This video is about adding and subtracting fractions with like denominators. The goal is I can add and subtract fractions with like denominators. Let's start with some review exercises. The directions say write each algebraic expression. So number 1 says the difference of 3 and a number. So this would be 3 minus x. Number 2, twice a number increased by 4. Well, twice a number means 2 times x, so 2x, and then increased by means plus, and then 4. So we have 2x plus 4. Let's move on to adding and subtracting the fractions with like denominators. First thing that we're going to do is we're going to check to see if the denominators are the same. Second thing you're going to do is add or subtract the numerators together. So let's try number 1. We have 7/10 plus 5/10. So first I'm going to check and see if the denominators are the same. They're both 10. So now I'm going to add the numerators. 7 plus 5 is 12. And then we're going to keep the denominator the same. So it's going to stay as 10. Now what we want to do though is we want to simplify this fraction as much as possible. So I can divide both 12 and 10 by 2. So I'm going to divide 12 by 2. And now I'm going to divide 10 by 2 so that I could simplify the fraction. So 12 divided by 2 is 6, and 10 divided by 2 is 5. So my answer is going to be 6/5, and we're going to leave that as an improper fraction. Number 2, we have 3/4 plus 3/4. The denominators are the same, so I'm going to keep my denominator the same. 3 plus 3 is 6. So we have 6/4. Now I'm going to simplify my fraction. I can divide both 6 and 4 by 2. So I'm going to do 6 divided by 2 and 4 divided by 2. So 6 divided by 2 is 3, and 4 divided by 2 is 2. So I have 3 halves. Number 3, 7/10 minus 6/10. So the denominators are the same, so I'm going to keep the denominator the same as 10. 7 minus 6 is 1, so I have 1/10. That can't be simplified anymore, so it just stays as 1/10. Number 4, 7/8 minus 1/8. The denominator is the same, so I'm going to keep it as an 8 for our denominator. Then 7 minus 1 is 6. Now we have 6/8, and I can simplify this fraction by dividing both the top and bottom number by 2. So 6 divided by 2 is 3, and 8 divided by 2 is 4. So my answer is 3/4.